I'm gonna hit the... And good evening, everybody. This is the recap from Mercury, the very good, very excellent, very something or other show where we watch Mobile Suit Gundam, The Witch from Mercury, a series that is ongoing right now. I'm Scott. Jabman is also with me. How's it been?
It's good. You haven't didn't plan out that intro at all, did you?
Never have, never will. Speaking of planning, though, I will say that this episode is brought to you by RightStuff.com. Link in the description so I know you sent you. And I'm just going to highlight the fact that we have the Gundam Aerial Robot Tamashii figure, 75 US dollars. Pre-orders available now. They'll ship that at the end of January. It's got all sorts of extra gimmicks. It's really pretty looking, but you pre-order anything off of Right Stuff right now, and that'd help us out with the money that we use to make this show happen. Otherwise, this week we are talking about The Witches from Earth, the 11th episode number 11 of the recap of The Witch from Mercury. It is directed by Kohei Kuratomi, who is a babby. He is a wee babby, like 7 credits to his name, most of them on episodes of something called Aikatsu Friends. I do not know what this is. I do not. And also with the help of Shinya Watada, who has already done 1 episode of this show, and like a kabillion episodes of Gundam. Just you remember that one episode where I just kept listing all the things he was on? He did the Battle in 3 Dimensions OVA for 8th MS Team. That's what jumps out. It is written by Ichiro Okochi, who has written most of the episodes of this series so far. We all know him. And the episode starts with Earth House on a road trip in space. It's a space trip.
I've been waiting 3 days to do this. Goats in space.
Space goat from coast to coast.
I'm annoyed I didn't think of that. Well played.
Why would that goat need to say anything? No one
Just
else
saying,
can
he knows
keep up
everything
with
that's
him.
happening. All right. He's 3 steps ahead of everybody. He knows how this series ends already.
He knows all about what's what. All about what's what. And
Lettuce got her chant back. She's changed it now. Instead of support, it's gotta work hard, gotta work hard, gotta work hard, gotta work hard. Like,
yeah,
okay, really?
She must be useful. She must be. She must be useful at all times, always, because her entire sense of self-worth has collapsed. Just collapsed. And she can't cope. She can't cope.
No, we'll get to that later. But yes,
We are also introduced
completely.
to a fantastic new future technology, little Scooty Puffs. The
Yes,
device.
I wrote that in. Little thruster bikes. Yeah,
Yeah,
I was
like
like, I should have wrote down Scooty Puff Jr.
They are absolutely Scooty Puffs. I think they entirely run on compressed air, but I love them.
Yeah.
I love these
Well,
devices.
it just makes sense. I mean, I've noticed everything here's got really big friggin' hallways. Like back in the white base days, the hallways were like the size of the door. You could barely skip 2 people through them. Everything here's got a lot more space. I'm like, yeah, if you kind of get off track, you're just gonna float until you hit a wall. Then you gotta hope.
Well, you gotta
So
hope you hit a wall. You gotta hope.
Yeah, you might hit another hallway, and you're just gonna be going for like 20 minutes till you hit something.
Like I'm trying to like I'm thinking way through all of the Gundam ships and space stations, and I think like the Argama and Nail Argama were the closest to being like proper submarine drama, where it's like, no, you could reach out and touch a wall and get going anywhere. But like I think about the Archangel, and I'm like, no, if you let go of the railing, you might just be stuck in the hallway forever.
Yeah.
You would need someone to do this. But
Well, it's like,
the space station has provided you with helpful little Scooty Puffs.
I can't wait for the Scooty Puff Senior, the Doombringer. Just saying.
Yeah. And Prospera meets Delling. We saw this in the last episode, and no, apparently they've been in cahoots the whole time. All of everything we thought, everything we guessed. It's like, no, they've been punking us all.
Yeah, I mean, I was like, okay, she's in on the plan to kill him, and he's like, here's the thing you need for Project Quiet Zero. I'm like, what? He goes, it's coming along soon. It'll be done. Well, with this USB drive, you can finish it. He goes, still my project. Okay, like, what?
So you two have not been trying to murder, like, okay, we get the opening credits.
Didn't he plan out your husband's death? Or not directly, but at least indirectly, but...
Yeah, he ordered the attack that killed all your buds, except for Winston, except for Del Maria.
Yeah.
Like, everybody died.
Okay, and I want to throw out my theory here, just in case I'm right.
It's not like you escaped. It's not like you knew and escaped. It's that you shot your way out.
Yeah. The only thing I can guess is that they hunted her down and they cut a deal, or she cut a deal to survive, or...
Yeah, there's
because Delling's gotta know. Well, Delling seems like the guy who knows everything that's going on. He just doesn't talk about it.
Well, like she says, like, hey, we're here. You can just you can call me by my name.
Right. And it's just, yeah, something weird's going on. This completely threw me for a loop because all of our theories, flush those down the toilet. We don't know what the hell's going on.
No, everything we thought, just gone. Just gone. I like it.
Two other things that happened. One other thing that happens there is she mentions that in the last fight, Soletta got to permit score 6.
Which is not that high.
I was like, okay, I thought we were a lot higher than that. Because I think I remember, like, they said they were at permit score 33 when they were developing the Gundam. And it's like, what did her father die at? 6?
No, her father died at 4, because,
Okay, so...
superstition.
A couple levels above, but I was expecting, okay, permit score 10 or 12, something like that. No. Okay. My guess what Quiet Zero is a Gundam that normal people can use, so it's a permit level 0.
Yeah.
Random guess.
Could be that, but we get the song, and then we cut over to Space Crimes! Our buddies who have hijacked Bob's ship. And Bob, great guy Bob the Temp, seems to know a lot about jetter tech. I don't know why Bob would know that. He's just a temp.
Mm. And he's not in a van down by the river, so,
No. And
then, right about now he's thinking, man, I should have stayed in that damn van.
I could have just... He seemed to be very cozy camping. Instead, he just gets teen girls throwing guns in his face.
Meanwhile, Jeturk the Elder is off. At first I thought he was trying to play all sides. It's like, no, I'm on Delling's side. No, I'm on this guy's side. No, I'm on everybody's side. And then he's like, no, he's just playing Delling himself.
No, we get Jeturk Senior just losing his goddamn mind at Delling. It turns out that Delling is not a corporate by birth. He's kind of just a guy. He's an ex-military guy who who has swanned in on something, possibly Gundam related tech, who knows, to seize control of the whole group. And he's very angry.
But he plays that anger up. Like at first thought, man, he's really losing it. And as soon as he gets in the hallway, okay, that'll get him completely off kilter. Like that was all an act.
Yeah, this was an act. He's planted a tracker on Delling's bodyguard, and he calls up Shadiq. He calls up Shadiq and says, "Hey, Shadiq, I've got our boy tagged. You can send in the hit squad. Just give me 2 hours to evacuate." Shadiq does not give him 2 hours to evacuate. He gives him the
No.
he gives him the James Bond 6 minutes. So
Yeah.
so our pals from Dawn of Fold are going straight in to do the murders.
We learned Shadiq is adopted. That was also
We
dropped
that's come
ago.
up
He is
twice
not.
now, I think. Twice already.
I didn't. Okay, I must have missed
Yeah.
it before. But yeah, he's adopted, and yeah, Shadiq is. He told us in the last episode, like, I'm bringing the whole damn system down. Not part of the system, not the head of the table. I'm bringing it all down, which
And
means anyone who's at the head of one of those tables can go suck a lemon.
Well, yeah, that's it. He wants it. He's gonna kill off Delling. He's gonna let Jeturk get caught in the crossfire. Prosper is there. Prosper probably dies if per his goals. And I don't know. He just kills the Peel grandmas some other way. He buys them out. I don't know.
So is he the big bad of the series? He's going to kill off all the heads, and all the kids are going to become heads of the companies, or what's left of the companies? I don't know what's going on anymore.
I don't know either. But I do want to say, Otaku Builder, $10. I like $10. He has wished us a happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Taco Builder. I think that's more than once he's done that. So, Taco Builder, thank you. You're awesome.
Cheers.
Keep being
Cheers.
awesome.
All right, so we then jump over to the Earth House ship where Suletta has a bit of a mix-up with lunch. They miscount all the roast chickens, and because Suletta's self-esteem is in the crapper, a miscount on lunch just doom spirals her.
Yeah, just like, I really got angry at her. Like, okay, stop. You can say, hey, where's my lunch? And you know what? The one girl grabbed a lunch for her friend who already had one. So there was your lunch. She grabbed one too many. She just could have said, oh, my bad, Celeste. Here you go. Like, I understand you're a little depressed, but have the decency to come up and stand up and say, does someone have an extra lunch? I don't have one.
Yeah.
Especially since you went and got the lunch.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna hold on to this for at least one more scene because we jump over to what appears to be the army actually, and we have our ace from the prologue who is fat. The time strip has not treated him well, so he's put on some weight, and he is the third character in the show that is overweight. And the first character who anyone has said anything about. I'm like, what the hell, Army guys? Don't make this guy feel bad. He lives in space. It is hard to work out when you live in space.
Yeah, treadmills don't work in space, okay?
You can't get Peloton in space. No space Peloton.
No space. Thank God, no space Peloton.
Yeah.
Can we just say no Peloton, period, in future, please?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
given how they're managing things, no, there will not be Peloton in the future.
No.
So we just get a cut to, like, this guy is cluing into the fact that, like, no, why would there be why would there be Jetark ships going that direct? Like, he's ahead of the curve. He's smart. He's not just the guy who murderized half the cast in episode 0. He is a guy who knows what's what. But we then jump to Suletta having a sad Gatorade in the bathroom, and
Yeah.
this is a very real, very honest anxiety response. Like, it's so easy to get stuck in your head and in a loop where it's like, no, anything that goes wrong is active rejection. It is not, there are no accidents, there are no mistakes. They're out to get me, and I should just hide.
That's fair. I got angry at Suletta, but again, We've all been there. When things start going bad and things keep going bad, you start blaming yourself for things going bad, even if you have no control over them.
It
Like
is.
if
It's super real. It's super right. It is. The level of writing is as good as the last one with the misunderstanding between Mio and Soletta. It's a real sort of rejection reaction, and it's just compounding. And Prospera is actually a good mom on the phone about it. It's like, hey, I think you're in your head here.
right,
Swing by the hangar once you're docked. Me and your sister will talk it all out.
and we get to see um, Ariel has been upgraded. We got our mid-season upgrade.
Yeah, we have
It looks
seen.
it looks very full Bernie,
It's
Bernie.
got some shoulders. It's got some shoulders. It's bulked out.
It's finally got that. It's finally got that thruster backpack we've been complaining about.
Yeah.
So nobody has to make one out of scrap.
Hey, Nika. Nika's on track for a promotion at Gundam Inc.,
I'm
which is
still angry with Nika, especially because what was about to
she's
happen.
she's still a space crime person, but she is doing that.
Nika, you're very quickly going to lose your top spot to Sophie. Just saying.
Hey. Well, we've also got Lilik, who is just a precious little cinnamon roll who nothing bad could happen to. Dan Mason has also kicked in $10. Hey, thanks, Dan. Happy New Year.
Hi, Dan.
Prospera and Del Mario Winston have a little chat, and Prospera only says daughter singular will help her out. Probably doesn't bode in any one way or any direction. And then we get Mio cussing out Suletta. Just
First off, she loses her shit on her, and Soletta runs like hell, and it doesn't matter. She's right on her heels the whole time.
well, okay.
That whole chase scene is beautifully animated, by the way.
No, this is okay. So this is one of the most emotionally taut scenes in Gundam. I'm gonna say, just emotionally tight, and we have this wonderful foot chase in 0G that is very playful and interesting, with gravity and perspective and the lack of an up, and this is one of the better action scenes in Gundam, I'm gonna say. And it's just two girls yelling at each other and running around,
floating around. But anyway,
yeah,
it's beautifully animated. I'm like, wow, this is really good animation for two girls who are screaming at each other, and Soletta is trying not to get murdered. Because there's that one scene where Mio bangs her head on something, just
like she
run.
She forces the automatic door forces open, bashes her head on the opposite hallway, and it's like she's seeing red.
And Soletta just sees that and go, run, just run, float.
Just
get one of those Scooty Puff Juniors and haul ass.
And flip.
Find the Scooty Puff Senior and haul ass.
and they find and Mio just outsmarts her. Hey, Lee. Lee has also kicked in $10. He has said unfiltered beer go. This is actually a filtered beer. I did not grab an unfiltered. I'm sorry to you, Lee. I know you normally try to buy me unfiltered beer, but there we go.
I'm drinking soda because I'm a nerd.
Whatever. And so they finally. So Mio catches her and just browbeats her into being like, "No, I care. I know that you need to do things for me to feel valuated, so I'm making you promise to take care of me and take care of my home." And and Soletta, after some punching and some screaming and some crying, agrees and promises as her groom.
As soon as this happened, I went, "Oh no."
Oh yeah, no. Well,
It
this is it.
it finally clicked who Mio is. It finally
Yeah,
clicked who Mio is.
Mio has finally been dragged into caring about other people. Has promised to make someone else care about them. Has made someone promise to care about them. The voice actress on Twitter has admitted to saying that she played this romantically. She said, like, Lynn says she played
Oh
this
yeah,
as a romance, and I'm like, oh shit, these are like these are straight up wedding vows as far as I'm concerned. And I'm
yeah.
like, but it's in a
Oh no,
Gundam
no.
show and it's not at the end, so this could be bad.
Oh no, there's no question it's going to be bad. I'm like, as soon as that happened, I'm like, oh, that's so sweet, and I immediately clocked in my head. Wait a minute, where are we? What's about to? Oh no! What
And
the situation we are? What just happened? And what is about to happen?
so what's about to happen is that our boys over on we learn the name of the ship Bob was working on, the Keshtanka, which is named for a short story by Anton Chekhov in which a stray dog is adopted by a new family and picks up a new name. I don't know what this says about our new favorite character, Bob the Temp, but maybe thematically resonant.
Just a little hitting that nail on the head, are we?
just right on the nose. Right
Right.
on the nose. I've met authors that use subtext and they're all cowards.
What do you mean
Uh,
metaphor? What do you mean
what do you
subtle? Screw
mean?
that.
What do you mean? What do you mean illusion? So anyway, our pals at Donafil, they launched the Chunky Jestas. I like these guys. I don't think we're not gonna get a kit of these Chunky Jestas, but I wish. I wish.
Well, they might see a high grade of it.
Maybe in a
I don't know. Well, what's those? They remind me. It's starting to remind me a little more like a cross between a Jesta and what's that grunt suit from Unicorn?
yeah no the like yeah I know what you mean the Echoist thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, they like is it just the Echoist Jesta?
No, it's something else than that. No, I have to look it up now. I got two master rates sitting over there. I can't remember the damn name of it. Not the Ravel. No, it's a Jesta. Okay,
Yeah,
Jesta.
yeah. The chunky Jestas, they sortie. They've got the comm jammers out, and then once the comm's jammed, they start shooting up the place. They blow up all the hangar doors. Our gals,
They bust out friggin' I mean, they were designed by Gundam Double O designer. Well, they apparently got the Virtues cannon because they sliced that thing off like a Christmas turkey to zoom, zoom. Like,
oh, the
okay, that's one way to.
the look and the sound for that laser is deeply satisfying.
No, yeah.
Like I thought the noise the unicorn beam magnum made was good, which is just good. But nah, this Zorp, that Zorp is like,
Yeah.
oh,
Well,
satisfying.
that thing was straight out here. This is from the. That's what they use. This is the cannon from the Estrella. That's basically what they had.
Yeah,
Just
nah,
a
nah.
shoulder-mounted laser cannon, a Zorch, and they
They,
just
they
literally pull a tall geese and slice that mother in half.
they slice off C block, and we once the smoke starts to clear, we see that Mio's on one side of the door and Soletta's on the other, and we cut to Hangar 78, and oh, what should we do? Should we Prosper? Should we evacuate? No, prep the aerial for sortie. I know what's gonna go down.
Yeah.
And
And,
song.
and she's got a little bit of smile on her face, like, oh, here we go. I'm like, there's no way she knew this was coming. There's
She
just no
didn't.
way.
She could not. She's just
She wouldn't be there if she was going to knew this was coming.
she is in a position to take advantage of what's gone wrong. And we get the
I
song,
get.
and we'll be back in 2 weeks. And I'm like, stop making me wait.
Yeah, no. I said it on Twitter. I'll say it here. Somebody just pulled the rug. The next episode, a lot of people are going to fall down. I
Oh,
think
everything,
here it
everything
comes.
falling down.
I thought this would take place at the school colony, but no, it takes place at this other base somewhere. This ain't going to go well, and I'm really worried about Mio now. Like, I think she'll survive for most of the journey. And after what just happened, I'm like, oh no, oh dear. She's
Like,
Lala, isn't she?
people gonna get hurt. People gonna get hurt.
Yeah, this is. Oof. I'm not sure
Uh,
who makes out a next episode alive. Quite
I,
frankly.
I, I don't think they'll. I don't think they'll kill anyone, but they're gonna hurt somebody. They're gonna hurt somebody.
No, I think someone's going to die. I think several people are going to die. I think Delling's toast. I think Jet Turk's toast.
Oh, Jet Turk for sure is toast. He's
Neo.
too loud and stupid to
I
win.
Prospera. I don't think they'd kill her off, but quite frankly, all my predictions of the show have gone to pot, so I don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
But I can always, wildly speculate. But as we've talked about, all my wild speculations so far have led to precisely Dick.
Yeah, I think we've had a lot of little scenes of our two witches from Earth. I like them. They're cool. I know I know people are kind of quick to compare them to the Trinities. I mean, maybe more so Nana than anyone else.
Maybe Sophie a little bit, but
Yeah, so
Sophie doesn't
Sophie and
look.
Nana do coincide, but more than anything, they remind me of the Frost brothers.
I wouldn't go that far because both Frost Brothers are a little off kilter. I forget her name, but the Camille version, she seems very cool, calm, and collected. She likes to draw. It's just her thing. She likes to chill. Sophie, fun-loving little crazy person. I mean, she talks like first she was making fun of Suletta and her dance and all the goofy, and then she sees her fighting like, okay, I want to meet this person. And then she sees her on the battlefield. I'm like, oh wow, I get to meet you already. And she's got her right down the scope. But you know what's gonna happen next episode? She's gonna pull back the guns and go get in your Gundam. This is gonna be fun.
Yeah, no, she wants to play. She wants to play, and this is where I think the Frosts come in. Is that the younger one was a basket case that just wanted to make a mess of things, and the older one was always pulling him back. That's what I'm reminded of more than anything.
The older one was more of I don't know, but the older one was still a little a little off. The older of the Frost brothers still not someone I would want to go into a dark alley with. Because you cannot trust him for a second. That girl, yeah, I'll go in a dark alley with her. I'll be fine. I hope.
Yeah.
Sophie? Oh, good Lord, no.
No, she got you. She got you.
And laugh while doing it.
Just laughing. I hope we don't know if any of the livestock is okay. I really hope they do well.
The goat's fine.
Well, the
The whole
goat knows
ship could
what's
blow
what.
up. The whole ship could be fine. The goat would find a Gundam, fly it back to her. That big giant white Gundam with a massive sword and the circular horn. That's the goat's Gundam.
Yeah, no, everyone wants Bob in that kit, but no, it's the goat. Oh man,
Maybe that's Quiet Zero. I don't know.
Quiet Zero is Fun Psyche, but for a goat.
A Gundam goat just runs on the field.
Bah.
I wouldn't put it past him, quite frankly.
He'll win.
The goat is a new
Win.
type. I'm just saying it. There's only going to be one new type in this series. It's the goat.
If we've
Okay, so
we've
we
had
get
new
the-
type dolphins and cyber new type monkeys, I will accept a new type goat.
Just saying that goat knows it. He's like the R2D2. He knows everything that's happening, and he's going to save everybody.
All right. No, I really, I like a lot of this show, but I really liked this episode. It was there's just a lot of emotional earnestness. It's not hacky. It's not hokey. It's not overblown, and people got lasered. Things got lasered.
Yeah, for all that, this is like the first, since the prologue anyway, the first battle we've had. There are plenty of duels,
Yeah,
but
well,
this is going to be a battle.
yeah,
Multiple sides. And you know the army's back there. He's just sitting there going, something's going on. And when this all starts, I'm sure he's off in the distance. He saw them laser off a chunk of the station. He's like, okay, sortie, let's go, let's go, let's go.
yeah, like full hard burn towards the station. Something's up.
Yeah, and I have a feeling a bunch of random army red shirts aren't going to survive this next
Oh no,
episode.
there are a bunch of mooks that aren't gonna make it.
Yeah.
Ugh.
On the upside, that girl who got knocked out is still on the stairs.
Yeah, no. Blue-haired bully chick, she is on those stairs. She's safe for another week.
Yeah. But Choo Choo's going to get on her suit, and as you said, the pain train is about to leave the station.
Pain train leaving the station. So
Choo
I guess
choo.
once again, I am happy with a Gundam show. So the next episode will air in 2 weeks because of New Year's related programming on TBS. And that will be our mid-season / quarter season. They won't tell us how far into the show we are. Break. And after that, April.
Yeah, we got a break, but like, you think the cliffhanger this week's going to be bad? Wait till next week's episode.
Oh, just the meanest cliffhanger to ever cliffhang. That's what's coming.
Yeah, so it's gonna something mean and nasty gonna happen right at the last second. See you in a couple of months. Aw. You can cut this from the video podcast, but there's a couple. I think there's a couple questions in there I want to respond to. Yeah. First off, Taco Builder, you're awesome. Dan, you're awesome. Sashio. Yeah. Donated Canadian money. All right, fine. I'm kidding. We're kidding. You're awesome.
Lee's all right. Lee's all right.
Yeah. When will you build MG expensive Strike Freedom? Whenever it shows up. I've got it ordered. I'm waiting for the email says they have it, and then I'll get it shipped to me. But they're having a lot of trouble getting those things out. Did a good animation now. Mostly reference to the old jazz guys. It's another podcast.
Yeah. Lee has bought me some beers in the past.
We're not doing the old jazz musician thing again because I was the drummer and that sucked.
Yeah.
Only you get that reference.
Yeah. So Wing Zero. So we're doing a 4-month break. It'll be back in April-ish.
Yeah.
That's the big thing.
Well, there's no episode next week because of New Year's, and there's an episode after that. But then there's the big gap till April.
Yeah. But I think that just about does it. So we will catch you in a couple of weeks, everybody. Again, I want to remind everyone, Right Stuff, link in the description, especially for the Robot Tamashi Ariel, which comes with many useful things and will ship at the end of January in terms of your pre-order.